Hello guys, I'm Stu from Crystals and Reiki, and today I've got hopefully something a little bit different for you. It's only my second video. My first video was only like 2 minutes long, so I've not had a lot of practice with filming myself, but I'm going to give it a go, and hopefully over time I can hone the skill and add more elements and, hopefully make it a bit more fun. But so today, what we're going to do is I've done a lot of preparing today for this actually, but I've already drawn three cards which represent a problem in the collective. They're amazing cards to pull. It just makes my whole thing today so much easier because it's just such a clear problem. So, 10 of Wands in reverse, this is showing that we have got a problem. And the Ace of Pentacles is showing that it's a financial problem, it's material wealth, which a lot of us, some of us, it might not resonate with some of us, but, that's okay. You can still watch this just for entertainment purposes. So we've got a financial problem, and the King of Pentacles is showing what we want to strive for. He's, look at him, he's got vines, grapes, they represent luxury and wealth. He's got gold around him and he's doing well for himself, let's say. So this with the working today, this is what we want to try and achieve. So this is our problem. And what I'm going to do to help us all resolve it as a collective energy is I've got a spell jar that we're going to do. I'm going to call the four elements as well. And what else was there? Oh, and a bit of Reiki as well to help get that problem flowing and the blockages flowing. So what we're going to start with, right, I'm going to call my spirit guides in. And now what we're going to do is we're going to start calling the elementals in. So we're going to start with air, go to earth, then fire, then water. Earlier on I went to the local beach, I collected some sand. I always ask the earth, I ask the planet if it's okay to take it before I do take it. I've got some seawater here and I've got a charcoal disc burning already in there for the incense resin. The resin I'm going to use today to call on the air elementals is Three Kings incense resin. It's a mixture of frankincense and myrrh, and what's the other one? Benzoin. It smells absolutely divine. Honestly, it's just absolutely amazing. It's very purifying. It expels like negative energy and draws in good energy for us. So it's a nice incense to work with. Right, so let's start calling these elementals in. Spirits of air, I call upon you. Bring clarity, wisdom, and open pathways for financial flow. Join this working of your own free will. Now we're going to call in the earth elementals using the sand. Spirits of earth, I call upon you. Ground this wealth, bring stability and manifest abundance. Join this working of your own free will. I always like to call them of their own free will. A lot of people don't, but it's just my way of working with the elementals. I like to, I like anything that I work with, spirit, elementals, anything like that. It's got to be of their own free will. Right, so going to first dress this candle. It's a green candle to attract wealth and abundance. This is Millionaire Magic Oil that I made a couple of months ago. I used, there's allspice in there, cloves. It's all stuff that we're going to be putting in the jar anyway, plus a couple of extra ingredients in here. So there's nutmeg. I didn't use the cayenne pepper in this one. There's cinnamon. I think I added, what else was there? Stuff like vanilla pods and all like the, you know, wealth attracting herbs and spices. So I'm not sure if you can see, I can't see the camera, but let's start by dressing the candle. I usually start in the middle and work my way up because it's something we want to draw to us. I turn the candle anti-clockwise. Okay, spirits of fire, I call upon you. Ignite prosperity, burn away financial blockages, and energize this spell. Join this working of your own free will. Now the water. Spirits of water, I call upon you. Let money flow freely and without resistance to all who seek abundance. Join this working of your own free will. And by the way, you won't be included in this spell. Some of you won't want to be included, so I think it's only fair that I've sort of added like an extra step for you guys to do if you do want to be included in this working, and that will be to just write a let me see the camera. Yeah, just to write this intention into the comments. And that then just gives your energy to this working, and you'll be included in it. It's a timeless reading as well. It's a timeless spell, so it doesn't matter when you're watching it. It will include you, and it will still apply to you. Hopefully you can see that. All right. So let's get the jar spell started. This smells absolutely heavenly. I absolutely love it. Like, if you haven't worked with resins before, it's literally like resin from the trees, like sap from the trees, and it's so much more healthy than like the regular incense sticks that you get, because they're just filled with chemicals. I still use them, but to a lesser degree now that I started using these. If you don't want a lot of smoke, you can just get like a little wax melt. Like, you know, where you put the candle underneath and it melts the dish that you use for like essential oils and stuff like that. You can use that, and it's a more gentle sort of smoke, but I highly recommend this resin. Right, okay, so let's get this money jar on the go. So I've written out our intention already, and I've got my Reiki symbols there, all pre-activated. So I'll read it out for you. We, as a collective, open ourselves to the flow of financial abundance, stability, success, and prosperity are ours. Money flows freely and easily to all who are part of this intention. And we fold it to us because we want to attract. We'd fold away if we're trying to release something or push something away from us. I usually fold it. Some people fold it 3 times. I like to fold it as many times as I can. And that goes in there. Let's remove these cards. Okay. So with this nutmeg, because this is a collective spell, I'm going to use quite a lot of spices. If you do this at home, you don't need to use as much, but it's just what I'm going to do now. So good fortune and financial prosperity come to all who align with this energy. This is the allspice. If you guys want to do this at home, let me know in the comments, because I can always write a step-by-step PDF for you. That'll be free on the website to download. But obviously I'm not going to waste my time if you guys aren't really interested, but happy to do that. Right, what we got? Cinnamon. This is the cinnamon. Our finances are stable, strong, and growing rapidly. Next I'm going to use cloves. It doesn't matter what order you use, but right. We are protected from financial hardship and unexpected losses. And then I'll just add a little bit of cayenne pepper to enhance the energy and to attract it a lot quicker. You don't need a lot. Right. And then I'm going to use a few pieces of citrine and a few pieces of pyrite. The energy of abundance is amplified and magnetized to us. With this citrine, we welcome prosperity, confidence, and new opportunities for financial success. Now, I'd usually use the wax of the candle to seal the jar, but I'm not going to this time because I do want to reuse these jars eventually. So I'm going to use a green ribbon instead. I'm going to wrap that anti-clockwise too. Actually, is there enough to do it 3 times? I like to do things in threes, but I don't think there's going to be enough. There's only 2 wraps on that currently. Ooh, we might just have enough. Might. I'll plan that better next time. Oh god, this bow is a disaster. There we go. So now I'm going to seal the jar with Reiki. So choke away, choke away, choke away. Say Heiki, say Heiki, say Heiki. Honza Zi Shoinan, Honza Zi Shoinan, Honza Zi Shoinan. Zona, 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 Zona. Choke away, choke away, choke away. Now I imagine a white light coming down from the heaven into the jar, filling it with Reiki energy. Okay, and now to finish the spell, what I'm going to do is I'm going to imagine gold light coming down from heaven and then exploding outwards to attach to all you guys and everyone who's written the intention, everyone who wants to be included in this working. Now I'm going to thank my Reiki masters and St. James, my Reiki guide. Okay, and now I'm going to thank the elementals and close the circle. Spirits of air, thank you for your clarity and your wisdom. You are free to go. Spirits of the earth, thank you for your stability and grounding. You are free to go. Spirits of fire, thank you for your passion and energy. You are free to go. Spirits of water, thank you for your flow and abundance. You are free to go. I'm just going to add, because I totally forgot a few things that I was going to talk about during the video, but I've just got home and I thought, oh, I totally forgot to explain what to expect. So, like with this spell, it's very unlikely that someone's going to knock on your door with a suitcase filled with cash. That's just not going to happen. So it's going to be more subtle. It might come in the way of an idea. You might all of a sudden have an idea. It might be a really good business opportunity idea, or you might be having a conversation with someone and they might tell you about a really good investment. It can manifest in so many different ways. You might end up getting refunds in your bank for something, and just so many different ways. But you need to take action. If somebody offers you an opportunity, if an idea comes into your mind, you have to take action. It's not something that, it's not just going to come to you and fall on your lap. You really need to make an effort and, take the opportunity if it arises. Also, it's a good idea to talk about changing our mindsets as well, because I'm the same. I've had like a lack mindset where I'm always like, I used to always worry about my finances and another bill would come in and I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to do? And it's easier said than done, but even through these hard times, you need to cultivate a abundant mindset. You have to. It's so hard to do, but you have to just keep at it, because the universe is just going to keep giving you lack. No matter what it is, you are just going to be, the universe is just going to give you a lack of money, a lack of love, a lack of, work, a lack of everything, because that is your mindset. And that's what the universe thinks that you want. It thinks that you want this lack, because the universe gives you whatever you think about. So if your thoughts are high vibrational, and you're thinking about you've got to think about things like you've already got it, and that is what the universe is just going to keep throwing at you. It's I know it's really hard. I've been there, and I'm not saying I'm like perfect at this, because I still go through phases where I'm in lack, and then I've just got to nudge myself and be like, right, okay, let's get back on that. But it's not easy to do, guys, but you deserve it. Honestly, you honestly deserve it. And it's not easy, because some of us have come from like poor upbringings, where there's not a lot of money, like your parents aren't into business, so you've not learned business strategies and things that are going to make you money. So it's really difficult to get out of that rut. But you've got to try. Read books, read, get wisdom, get knowledge. Knowledge is just everything in life. If you can't do something, read. And if you can't read, listen to audiobooks. There's no excuse. You just got to devour information. And honestly, it helps so much. Like when I read constantly. I'm always reading about new things. And I read like Instagram marketing. I read about business, just everything, philosophy. It all just helps your mind, and it just all helps give you such a different mindset. Honestly, you just got to read. You just got to better yourself constantly. Don't ever sit still. You've always got to try and improve yourself, and you always can improve yourself. Honestly, you deserve to have a good life. So, and it's not just going to come to you, unfortunately. And some of us, you might come from a family where you've had no love, no support, and it's hard. Sometimes it feels like the world is so cruel, because like you was born into that. It's how can I put it? You're born into that against your own will, really. In fact, saying that, it's not against your will, because this is what you've chosen. This is the life that you've chosen to come into. And it is for growth. It's to teach you how to be stronger. It's to teach you how to be more resilient and to grow, not just as a person, but beyond that, as a soul. So read, read books, get wisdom, cultivate a abundant mindset, not just in finances, but everything, for love, everything. And life becomes so much more enjoyable, so much easier. I'm not saying that you're not still going to have problems, because you are. And a lot of it's spiritual problems, where your guides are testing you to see how resilient you are, and to see if you deserve that next spiritual awakening, where your whole consciousness just changes. But spirituality is it's a great path. It's so enjoyable, and it just changes you so much. But anyway, I'll leave you there, guys. Thanks for listening, and God bless. Right, so that is it. I'm not sure how long this has been, but it's not as long as I thought it would be. I thought it was going to go on for a lot longer, but I hope you enjoyed it anyway. I've got a lot more to come. I've got 3, actually, I just blew the candle out. I hate blowing the candle out, because it's a little bit disrespectful, in some cultures. So I like to stab it out. But yeah, I've got a lot more content that I'm working on. There's going to be loads of free Reiki sessions, just, without the spells and what have you. It's just going to be, just Reiki for different things that we're going to need. And yeah, just loads of good stuff. There's a free giveaway coming where I'm going to send you a piece of Vera Cruz amethyst. It's literally the most high vibrational amethyst that you can get. Have I got a piece here? Oh, actually, yeah. It's stunning. Most of you will know it already, but it's sort of like quartz shaped, but it's just got such a beautiful colour, like an almost lavender, violet coloured purple. Such a beautiful energy to work with, honestly. If you're highly spiritual, this is such a good crystal to work with for your third eye and your crown chakras. But yeah, I'll be giving a piece. This piece is already sold, but I'll be giving a piece of this away in the free giveaway. So look out for that. And yeah, have a blessed day, evening, lunchtime, whatever it is, wherever you are. And make sure you subscribe to be notified of any future videos. Love and peace to everybody.